Hey guys, so I'm here in Antalya, ready to start my 12-day Turkish coast road trip. Come join me. Let's go! So I just landed from the airport, got my rental car, and drove straight to the hotel. I'm here at My Inchi Hotel in Antalya. Pretty nice, very modern. They have free valet parking, free breakfast, free tea time as well, where you get free coffee and tea around a certain time. Not bad, and the service so far when I checked in has been really good. So here's a quick room tour. Very simple, so basically just the bed right here, and here's the washroom. Pretty nice washroom. So this here is the restaurant where you're gonna get your free breakfast. And they also have a nice garden outside. Guys, so I just quickly freshened up and it's tea time here. It's around 4 something. So I got myself an Americano. So one thing that's really special about this place as well is the hammam spa is complimentary. If you wanted to do like actual spa services, that's extra, but the spa itself is free. Trying my first spot here in Antalya and it's Honorarium Donaire. The prices here are cheaper than in Istanbul. This is 100 lira and it's massive, 100 grams of chicken. So it's the tuvok durum, which is a chicken roll, and they have some special sauce, so I can't wait to try. Guys, that was one big messy goodness. If you look at what's remaining on my bag, there were so many sauce and juices from that wrap. That's so tasty. Highly recommend if you're here. And honestly, like 150 grams is kind of big. I probably would do like 100 grams next because like so that I can like try other dishes after. But it's my first time actually doing chicken doner in Turkey because I've been doing beef most of the time because I prefer meat. But I'm not complaining. That chicken was really good. It's definitely one of the best cheap eats you can have in Antalya. My first sunset in Antalya. So the hotel is actually really convenient because it's located right in the heart of Kaleshi, which is the old town in Antalya. So this here is the breakfast spread. It's actually a really large selection of buffet. Quite a bit of drink choices in the buffet as well. So aside from Turkish tea, brewed coffee, there's also like lemon juice. There's an espresso bar where you can get like Americano, latte and stuff like that. Hey guys, I'm here right at Duden Waterfalls, located in Duden Park. It is one of the best things to do in Antalya and it's free. And you can see this is where the Duden River ends and goes into the Mediterranean Sea. Hey guys, I'm here having lunch at Bay Maribo Chorba. I was trying to find a local restaurant near Duden Waterfalls and obviously near the vicinity it's mostly touristy restaurants, so I had to venture out, maybe like a 15-minute walk from the waterfalls all the way to this spot, and they specialize in kebab and pide and I can't wait to try. I got the Adana Kebab Durum, which is the kebab in a wrap, as well as a konofi, which is a Turkish dessert that's like a pastry dessert that's sweet. And I haven't had it in Turkey yet, I've had it outside before, so this would be my first time to try it here. Can't wait. And let me give you an exclusive sneak peek of how they're gonna make my Adana kebab. Hey guys, so here's a behind the scenes of the Adana kebab durum that I'm having. So this is it, guys. So excited to try. It's so juicy and flavorful. Look at that. So there's also a bit of heat as well, but it's not too spicy. So it's just the perfect amount so that it gives you that oomph, but without burning your tongue or anything. It's so flavorful inside. So they also gave this sauce on the side. So let's try this. It's some sort of like dill yogurt dressing. Adds a bit of like tanginess to the taste. Also helps balance the heat and the spice. So they also gave this other condiment, and I think it's Turkish ezme, which is like a spicy mix for dipping. There's like different herbs and spices and vegetables. Let me add it here. So good. So what I have here is the kunefe. It's a Turkish sweet cheese pastry dessert. So you can see the crispy pastry around, and then inside is cheese, and then it's topped with, I think, walnuts on top. So crispy, so gooey and cheesy. And what I like is it's not too sweet. So like baklava, sometimes you feel all that sugary syrupiness in the baklava. This one, it's okay. And the cheese helps kind of offset the sweetness as well. It's a little on the oilier side though. Guys, I highly recommend checking this place out when you're in the Duden waterfalls. So tasty and very local as well. Prices are so cheap, like the Adana durum was 80 lira and this kunefe is 65 lira. Guys, I really recommend My Inchi Hotel. They went above and beyond. So I had an issue with my rental car with one of the tires, and they helped fix it. Like they basically called like a tire service company, and they came here, they fixed it, all just to help me. They didn't charge me anything. It was so nice of them. I cannot believe that they did that. I'm so grateful. I was stressing out because I'm doing this big long trip and then this tire had an issue. I'm so glad they fixed it, and that was so nice of them. I can't believe it. Highly recommend. Like that was such unexpected service that I got. Thank you so much to them. One of the best things to do in Antalya is to do a walking tour in Old Town Kalechi. Right now we're here at Republic Square, and right behind me is the famous Ataturk Monument, a popular landmark here in Antalya. This monument is a symbol of the Ataturk's rise to power, establishing basically the Turkish Republic. The Republic Square is so near the marina that you can enjoy beautiful views. This is Ottoman Sultan Tea. So I'm now walking towards the marina to check out the views from there. It's kind of walking towards like this bazaar street, which I'm also very curious to check out because it's a very important part of Old Town Antalya. I'm now here in the marina, and there's a lot of different boats, and you can do boat tours as well if you want. This right here is the Eskele Mosque. It's right by the harbor. The view of Old Port is so beautiful. I bet it's even prettier at night when things light up. Right behind me on the other side of the observation deck is the Mermerli Beach. So this is a private beach that you actually need to pay entrance for, but because it's the winter time here now, it's not operational. But you can see the beautiful waters, you can see the chairs and stuff there that they've set aside. Hey guys, so I'm now here walking at the popular street called Uzun Charshi Street, also known as the Long Bazaar Street. It's this long road, and there's supposed to be a lot of shops left and right selling goods like jewelry, textile, rugs, and other gifts and stuff like that. So let's check it out. I see some ceramics, clothing, then I see restaurants as well. And while you're walking along Bazaar Street, you will hit the Yivli Minaret Mosque. This long fluted minaret is something you would even spot from the Republic Square. And it is a historic landmark and symbol of the city. Sorry guys, so I made the mistake. This is the Keli Mehmet Pasha Mosque, not the Yivli Minaret Mosque. And right next to it is the Saat Kulesi, which is the clock tower. Seems like the clock tower is under construction. This one close to it is the Yivli Minaret Mosque. And what I was explaining about the Yivli Minaret Mosque previously is what applies to this one. And this behind me is the Atalas II monument. It's a tribute to King Atalas II of Pergamon. Right behind the statue, you can find the famous pedestrian-only street, Kazim Ozalp Street. This is the location of Antalya Central Bazaar. So I'm now walking this pedestrian-only street. There's a lot of shops. It's very vibrant and lively. It's like a nightlife here. And then you will reach a spot to turn where it says Old Bazaar, another part of the historic Old Antalya. It even says since 1499. So this kind of reminds me of the Divisoria in the Philippines. It's like a small marketplace with so many different vendors selling different kinds of goods. You can get lost here. Yes, it turns left and right and the shops all kind of look the same. And this concludes my walking tour for tonight because now it's time for dinner. I'm so hungry. There are still 2 stops that I wanted to check out, but I'll do that tomorrow instead. This pedestrian street is quite long. I already crossed an intersection, but it still keeps going. This is awesome, the nightlife. So I always try to venture a little off the main touristy street because that's when you start seeing like local spots. Even though it's still near the touristy area, it would still be more local than being on the actual touristy street. So I'm looking forward to try this place called Emsal Balik. So they specialize in seafood and it's run by a family basically. They have a cute sitting area by the street. So both tourists and locals alike eat here. So you know it's gonna be good. So I ordered the mackerel or uksumlu. I asked them if I can film for YouTube video and they were nice enough to say yes. That sizzle is music to my ears. Sauce. You can see it's so homemade. It's kind of like just being in their kitchen. Looks like beans. So this is the husband and wife team at the restaurant. Come check it out. The smell is so good. Guys, all this for 200 lira. So I got the grilled fish, some vegetable salad, beans, pickles, and bread. Guys, can't wait to dig in. Let's start with the fish. It's perfectly cooked and it just like flakes off. So good. So juicy. And it doesn't have that fishy taste that a lot of people don't like about mackerel. This one's perfect. Squeeze in some lemon. Guys, this is the fish. It's massive and you get 2 pieces. It's so good. I'm so glad I came here. I'm gonna try the sauce. This sauce is quite interesting. So it's tangy, it's spicy, and it's also packed with flavor. You need to worry about the heat though, because it is hotter than what I've had so far in like sauces in Turkey. So it's so good. I'm gonna add some on the fish. Let's try the beans. Reminds me of pork and beans in the Philippines, but without the pork. Trying this massive salad bowl. So fresh. So there's onions, garlic, tomato, cucumber. Seriously, it's so good. And the amount of portion that you get, so worth it. everyone. So I'm here today just finishing up my breakfast and enjoying some Turkish coffee to finish my walking tour. Guys, it's raining really bad, so I think I will just be ending up at the hotel. Guys, it's pouring rain here, so I will just be doing some indoor stuff instead. Yes, I don't want to get soaking wet. I didn't bring my gear with me, it's just my raincoat and my phone. So I'm checking out this local doner shop near my hotel called Nadir Doner and Kofte. Hey guys, so what I got is the kofte portion, which is the kofte plate. Kofte is Turkish meatballs, and this spot is the first time in Turkey that I'll be trying Turkish meatballs because I've been doing mostly like Adana kebab and tuvok durum, which is the chicken roll or the meat rolls. So this is my first time to do meatballs here. The plate is 120 lira and it comes with 4 pieces of meatballs, and on the side you get rice, lavash bread, pickles, and more pickles, and some chili peppers. So what you can do is, with the lavash bread, you can turn it into a wrap by putting the meatball, the rice, and the pickled vegetables. Hey guys, so after my lunch, it was still pouring really badly, so I got too lazy to go to the mall because it was still like around 12-minute walk, and I didn't want to like be soaking wet, so I went back to the hotel to like freshen up, and it was tea time coincidentally, so I just chilled during tea time at the hotel while catching up on work and social media. And I came out now, it's around like 4. Luckily the rain looked like it stopped, so let me continue my walking tour. So this is a better view of the Yivli Minaret Mosque, and that's the tower right there. So this one right here is the other tomb, the tomb of Nigar Hatun. So I'm now walking on the side of the Yivli Minaret Mosque, trying to go in front to see what it looks like. So here it is, and you need to remove your shoes every time you go inside the mosque, so be sure you're prepared to do that, or bring a bag where you can put your shoes inside to bring. Okay, looks like I've run into some Maulawi Lodge, and it's a museum. Let's check it out. So it looks like we can check out 2 different tombs. Let's go to the one on the left. So I'm here right outside the tomb of Zirkiran Mehmet Bey. Let's check it out. So you can actually get a really nice view of the Yivli Minaret Mosque from the lodge itself. Okay, so when I continue just walking up the path from the Yivli Minaret Mosque, I end up at the same place where I saw the Temeli Mehmet Pasha Mosque. So I'm back to that loop. So now I'm going further straight because I still have one spot I wanted to check out, and it's basically like continuing on from the Yivli Minaret and going through this road and making a turn. So the last 2 stops I'm visiting are a little bit more out of the way, and it's more of a trek than the initial group of point of interest that I visited that are close by each other. Hopefully it's worth the trek. Hey guys, I'm here on my next stop. Right behind me is Hadrian's Gate, named after the Roman Emperor Hadrian who visited Antalya in the year 130. So I'm continuing the path I took to Hadrian's Gate so that I can reach my last stop. So I just passed by this hotel, and look how beautiful the inside is. It's like a whole estate inside. I am so glad the rain stopped because it's really a nice walk in Old Town. Like all these streets, there's so many random stuff you see while you're walking. It's so beautiful. So here, there's another mosque. Looks kind of like a castle inside. I bet this is such an amazing place to be at night. I feel like the nightlife here would be so happening. Well, I see something like a castle up ahead. Hey guys, so it turns out it's not the castle. This right here is the Hidirlik Tower. But that's not my last stop, so I'm still walking now along the waters for my last stop. I am so glad that the rain stopped because I wouldn't have wanted to continue what I'm doing now in the pouring rain. It would be so messy and wet. So it turns out I have already been walking on my last stop, which is the Karaalyoglu Park. It feels like you're in a sculpture park because like there's sculptures scattered throughout the park and you get the beautiful views of the water. Guys, so that's a wrap with my walking tour of Antalya and concludes my second day. Or is it? Of course not. Of course I'm ending my day with food. And I'm here at Chitir Balik, a very local hotspot known for their seafood sandwiches. So I'm very lucky today because they are usually packed. I heard like normally it's lined up and full, but because it's raining, it's pretty empty. So this is the menu. It's basically a bunch of fish seafood sandwiches that you can order. So they have a complimentary salad bar that you can load up on to like fill your sandwich or to eat on the side. So this is the midye dolma, which is basically like mussels stuffed with rice. It's a very popular Turkish street food. Guys, look at this. So I got the mezgit sandwich, which is a whiting fish. And I also got the midye dolma, 6 pieces. Because I haven't tried it before, even though I know it's a popular street food. So finally trying it. So this is 95 lira, which is massive. And then I ended up loading up the salad inside my sandwich to give the salad more flavor. The midye dolma, which is the mussels, is 6 liras per piece. Nice fresh fish, nicely battered, nicely fried, very juicy, very flavorful. I like that the ekmek, which is the bread, it's nice and fluffy. The balik ekmek I had in Istanbul, it was so tough and it wasn't even heated up. So this one they actually grill and toast it for you before serving. And even with the amount of fish, this is 95 lira and it's so much bigger than the 100 lira balik ekmek at Istanbul. For the salad bar, I put onions, cilantro, lettuce. And then they had like fried onions as well. And then they added some of their, I think, garlic mayonnaise. Really tasty. I'm trying my first midye dolma. It's basically like eaten fresh and tasty mussels with rice inside. So it's a good combination. I wish the entire thing was heated up though because the mussels and the rice was kind of cold. I don't know if it feels like it's sitting there already for a while, but the mussel taste was really good and the rice was also nice. It kind of reminds me of like if you're like eating paella but in a small mussel shell. Man, that was such a delicious spot. Really love their sandwich. Probably wouldn't get the midye dolma again, knowing that it's not a hot piece of mussel that you're eating. But the sandwich though is so good. Hey guys, so I have left Antalya and I'm currently driving along the Turkish coast for around 3 hours for my next destination. So be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.